Universal title.
I can't believe it. It's about time you started to believe.
Not this. Roman Reigns interrupting the champion's moment again.
Are you serious, bro?
You know what, Roman? I don't want to hear it. You've been doing this for 3 years now. Instead of, what is it you're doing? Celebrity guest host on some game show? Shilling your new NFT? Or maybe, just maybe, you're filming another cameo in a failing sequel. Don't know what to say without a script? I'll help you out. The only table you're the head of anymore is the one that Rock brushes his crumbs onto.
Damn.
I'm here. I'm doing the work. And the only thing...
I'm sure you got a lot to say, but it doesn't matter. When you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
After years away in Hollywood, the head of the table is back.
The entire WWE Universe is in shock.
Unbelievable.
Hope you're not too busy tomorrow night, champ. Because the landlord is back. And rent is due.
Do we have a new WWE Universal Championship match set for night 2 of WrestleMania?
This is unprecedented.
The undisputed champ might as well kiss breaking Roman's record goodbye.
Nah, cap on that. Nope.
Here's the setup.
The demons are being summoned.
The champ He's done it. The undisputed champion has tied Roman Reigns' WWE Universal title record by beating the man himself.
Correction, Byron. It's after midnight, so Roman's record has officially been shattered.
It's a new day and a new record.
I cannot believe it. It seemed like this day would never come.
I don't think Roman can believe it either.
Oh, we fucking did it, boys.
The WWE Universe is in shock. Despite all the champion's accomplishments, there were still doubters that he could pull this off, myself included.
I just want to soak this in. This is history right here.
Wait, what's this? Roman Reigns about to head to the back, but now he's stopped.
Is the head of the table about to finally acknowledge the undisputed champion?
No. Look at Roman's face, Cole. The champion has not seen the last of him.
Maybe not. But tonight is not about Roman Reigns. Tonight is about our record-breaking, undisputed champion. He doesn't want or need Reigns' approval because he just beat him in the middle of the ring.
That's right, Corey. Maybe it's time for you to acknowledge the dark horse after all these years.
Agreeing with you is like biting a lemon, Saxton. But WrestleMania is all about moments. And even I have to admit that this guy, well, what he's done tonight is incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Shortfuse Steele. And after defeating everybody that the WWE has thrown at me, I'm retiring. What does that mean? I am now the sole owner of the WWE. I'm head of creative. I'm the lead announcer on the announce team. And I'm also in charge of the reason you clicked this video, the draft. Now what that means is, in this era, in this universe, you will see rising stars trying to make a name for themselves. Superstars that have already etched their name in the history books and are on the path to Hall of Fame stardom. and those exact Hall of Famers that have paved the path to greatness for those superstars, all in the same ring, all under the same lights. Now, I have vacated both championships, the World Heavyweight Championship and the Undisputed WWE Championship. And my first announcement in this era is, for the first month and the first pay-per-view of this era, there will be 2 tournaments, one on Raw and one on SmackDown, where each title will be on the line. And whoever is the final standing in each of those tournaments, the one on Raw will be the World Heavyweight Champion, and the one on SmackDown, they'll be the Undisputed WWE Champion. Welcome to the best damn universe mode on this platform. Welcome to the short fuse era. Are you ready? So this is how the draft works. We start out with tag teams. We draft 6 tag teams to Raw, 6 tag teams to SmackDown. Then we move on to the women's division, and then for the main event we move on to singular competitors until everybody is either drafted or not drafted. Anybody can be included, as stated earlier, but anybody can be excluded also. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Raw's first draft pick is none other than the Judgment Day. This includes Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio. J.D. McDonough has been cut from the roster. Introducing the first tag team draft pick for Raw. The first tag team draft pick for SmackDown is none other than the Bloodline. Roman Reigns, the final boss, The Rock, and Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman. Now, a little disclaimer, this shit was tough as fuck to fix. I had to do 2K's job for him. Again, fucking entrance didn't work with Paul Heyman as a manager with this many people, so he is on SmackDown, but he is not in this entrance. Little fourth wall breakdown there, but the Bloodline is on SmackDown. Raw's second pick in the draft, we will take the Hart Foundation. This includes Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart, Natalya, and the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. And the second tag team draft pick for SmackDown, it is the Street Profits with Bobby Lashley. Alright, and Raw's third tag team draft pick is none other than Imperium. This includes Giovanni Vinci, Ludwig Kaiser, and the Intercontinental Champion. And we are bringing back the white Intercontinental belt because the up-to-date one is just god-awful. The third tag team draft pick for Raw. The third tag team draft pick is none other than the World Tag Team Champions, The Miz and R-Truth, The Awesome Truth. Now, the way the World Tag Team Championships work is, while they are exclusive to SmackDown, if they lose the titles, while they are the World Tag titles, they can go to any show and be challenged by any tag team. Miz and R-Truth making their home on SmackDown. And the fourth tag team draft pick for Raw is none other than the complete, yes, I said complete, pancake packing New Day. Imperium, the 3rd draft pick, looking on as the 4th draft pick makes their way to greet the fans. Big E is back in this universe. He may never wrestle again in real life. Ridge Holland already feels bad for that botched belly-to-belly, but fuck, man. We might have lost a great one in Big E, man, but not in this universe. We didn't. New Day is on Monday Night Raw. And SmackDown's 4th tag team draft pick is the new LWO Latino World Order, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero with Selena Vega, and Rey Mysterio is your United States champion here on SmackDown. Goated tag team draft pick for SmackDown, I think. And the 5th tag team draft pick for Raw is none other than the Alpha Academy, Otis and Chad Gable. And the 5th tag team draft pick for SmackDown, we got the LWO. We got now none other than the NWO, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. SmackDown is stacking up the tag team division. And the 6th and final tag team draft pick for Raw is the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar, along with Valhalla. And the 6th and final tag team draft pick for SmackDown is DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. That'll do it for the tag team divisions. All right, now we move into the women's draft, with the exception of the women's world champion Rhea Ripley, Natalya, and Valhalla. They will be excluded. Technically, they have already been drafted to Raw in the tag team division. So technically, Raw's 4th women's draft pick is Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus is on Raw. This is with the exception of Asuka, Zelina Vega, and Io Sky, and Dakota Kai, which were drafted in the tag team divisions. This is your 5th women's division pick to SmackDown, Becky Lynch. And the 5th draft pick for Raw, it is none other than Stacy Keibler. To SmackDown is Lita. The 6th draft in the women's division for Raw is Bayley. And I updated her attire. No more damage control attire. And I did update her entrance too, but it doesn't show in the mode that I'm showing this in. But it will be updated in universe mode. The 7th pick to SmackDown is Alexa Bliss. 7th draft pick in the women's division to Raw, Raquel Rodriguez. Watch this pick. It's Liv Morgan. It's Tiffy time here on Raw, the 8th draft pick to Monday Night. Tiffany Stratton. The 9th pick is Beth Phoenix. And the 9th pick to Raw in the women's division is a big one. Charlotte Flair. The EST is number 10 on SmackDown. The 10th pick to Raw is a wild card. Nikita Lyons from NXT is on the main roster now. The 11th pick is the 9th wonder of the world, China. The next pick to Monday Night Raw is Chelsea Green. So she will annoy the hell out of the locker room. I can already hear her voice. The 12th pick is Machine. Or Machine. My bad. I fucked that up the first time. The 12th pick to Raw is the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. The 13th pick to SmackDown, Xia Li. The 13th pick to Raw is Zoe Stark. The 14th pick to SmackDown is the return of Carmella. The next pick to Raw, Tegan Knox. And the 15th and final pick to SmackDown in the women's division is Ivy Nile. And the 15th and final pick in the women's division for Raw, Sonya Deville. Now, before we move into the men's part of the draft, I do want to remind everybody that we are moving in to the 17th pick of Raw, because in the tag team division we have already drafted Damian Priest, Dirty Dom Mysterio, Finn Balor, Bret the Hitman Hart, Jim Neidhart, British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith, the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, Giovanni Vinci, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Chad Gable, Otis, Eric, and Ivar. Those are the first 16 picks of the draft that we got in the tag divisions. Moving on to our 17th pick and our first pick of the singles men division. The 17th pick for Raw is Seth freaking Rollins. As they sing his song, Burn Me Down. Alright, before we move on to SmackDown's 16th draft pick, I want to remind everybody the 15 superstars that were drafted in the tag team division. Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Bobby Lashley, The Miz, R-Truth, Rey Mysterio, the United States Champion. He is, by the way. Eddie Guerrero, Hollywood Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Johnny Gargano, and Thomas Ciampa. And now moving on to SmackDown's 16th pick. SmackDown's 16th pick is none other than the Phenom. The dead man has risen. The Undertaker. In the 18th pick, yes sir, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. He is back in ring action in this universe. The 17th pick for SmackDown is the Macho Man Randy Savage. Stop, Shawn. Where would we be without the game? Triple H. He runs both shows no more. I've relieved him of those duties, and now he belongs to Raw in action. The game is back. The next pick SmackDown will take is Mick Foley, a.k.a. Mankind, a.k.a. Cactus Jack, a.k.a. Dude Love. This is for Raw. We got Jake the Snake Roberts, and technically we get 2 picks for this one because we get a Snake too. Pause, maybe. The next pick for SmackDown is the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. And since we're mentioning snakes, the 21st pick to Raw in the single men's division is the Viper, Randy Orton. Fitting he comes out after a legend. He is the legend killer. The next pick for SmackDown is the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt. The American Nightmare is next up on the Raw roster. The 21st pick for SmackDown is phenomenal. AJ Styles. The next draft pick for Raw, exclusive to Raw now, is John Cena. Number 22 is Roddy Piper. The next draft pick for Raw is the Ultimate Warrior. The next pick for SmackDown is the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. And the 25th pick for Raw is none other than the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. On the list of SmackDown is the Big Red Machine, King. The next draft pick for Raw is the monster of all monsters. The monster among men, Braun Strowman. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is coming in for number 25 for SmackDown. The last pick we drafted a monster. Now we're drafting an animal. It's the animal, Batista. You already know who number 26 is. And we are indeed letting him in to SmackDown. It's the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. The next pick, main event, Jay Uso. Looking ready to run amok on Raw. And in at number 27 for SmackDown, it is the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. And if you want to be on Raw, you're going to have to fight. And that's what this next pick is going to do. Kevin Owens. And then the next pick for SmackDown is L.A. Knight. Oh man, Raw just got a little creepier with this next pick. He's coming to get you. It's the Boogeyman. Up next for SmackDown is Braun Breaker. The 31st pick to Raw is the five-time Booker T. Back to where he belongs. Stand back. The Hurricane is on SmackDown. "32nd pick to Raw. A-Town down. Austin Theory. JBL is next up in the draft for SmackDown. Welcome back to in-ring competition, JBL.
and welcome to SmackDown. Listen, our next pick for Raw has entered the Grayson Waller effect. It's Grayson Waller. Raw's got a little Aussie aggression now. Next up for SmackDown is Ken Shamrock, returning to WWE for the first time in almost 27 years. For our next pick, Raw has drafted a building with arms. Omos. He's a big motherfucker. He is here to wreck shit. Next up for SmackDown is none other than Rikishi. Welcome to the Blue Brand. Welcome back, I should say. We got Samantha Irving on Raw, so we're going to bring her hubby on board. It's Ricochet. Man, we've been held down for too long. Not in this universe. Pick number 34 is Sheamus. And he is back the whole damn show. It is your next draft pick for Monday Night Raw. Take it over, RVD. Yes, sir. The next draft pick for SmackDown is Bad News Barrett. Wade Barrett. And our 37th draft pick might come as a shock, but you're seeing correctly. It is, in fact, Shane O'Mac, Shane McMahon, one of the only good McMahons left. He is back and in ring action and hoping maybe to hold a title or two, you know? He is a great wrestler. Bronson Reed is next for the draft pick. The 38th and final pick for Raw. The last draft pick for Raw. William Regal. He is back and in ring action, baby. And that will conclude the draft for Monday Night Raw. And the 37th and final pick for the Blue Brand is Logan Skinner Paul.
Thank you guys so much for joining me for the draft. Make sure you turn on notifications so you do not miss when these Universe Mode episodes come out. Like I said in the intro of this video, the first month of this Universe Mode is 2 tournaments, one on Raw, one on SmackDown, to determine the 2 new head of the tables